Today I'd like to show you an experiment which I just conducted with Apeuni speaking mock test. And in this experiment, you are going to see how I perform in each task, in each question in speaking module. And then I'm going to show you the templates that I use for describe image, task, and retail lecture. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the result, my score report. And after watching this video, I hope that you're gonna get the clear picture of how you are going to deal with PTE academic exam, especially for speaking section. So let's go. In order to achieve the free flow of goods and services with work and capital between the member countries, they needed to establish mutual politics in areas as diverse as agriculture, transport, and when they were concerned with a far wider range of issues. There were two types of soldiers in the Roman army, the Roman legionary and the auxiliaries. The legionaries were the very best soldiers and the auxiliaries were actually non-Roman citizens. Legionaries wore an undershirt made of linen and a woolen tunic. The linen helped the soldiers to stay cool, while the wool helped to trap heat, keeping the soldiers warm. Scholars build their own personal libraries to support not only particular projects, but also general reading in their field. They buy or make photocopies of materials when possible, so they can consult them frequently, mark pages and write annotation on them. When moving into a new field, they add to their collections, usually concentrating on primary texts. Behavioral and social sciences research helps predict, prevent, and manage illness in individuals and in whole populations. This research also helps people change their behaviors, understand treatments, and learn how to stick with them. Society's role is significant too. Access to healthcare affects decision-making and behavior. Undergraduates may choose to major in any one of 125 academic majors. The university's distinguished faculty includes internationally known scientists, authors, and teachers who are committed to continuing the university's tradition in providing one of the highest quality undergraduate educations available. The world's fifth largest continent, Antarctica, is almost entirely covered by ice 2,000 meters thick. The area sustains varied wildlife, including seals, whales, and penguins. The Antarctic Treaty 1959 and enforced since 1961 provides for international governance of Antarctica. The wonderful framework of mature trees creates a secluded, enclosed atmosphere that unites a great variety of plantings to inspire visitors in all seasons. Spring in the garden is marked by leafing up and flowering of trees and the eruption of the flowers in the bulb, meadows, and woodland understory.
My favorite sports are soccer, tennis, and basketball.
My favorite sports are soccer, tennis, and basketball.
Students will need to be in the lecture this Thursday.
Students will need to be in the lecture this Thursday.
Professor Tim Lee invented World Wide Web.
Professor Tim Lee invented World Wide Web.
The subject is complex and difficult to explain.
The subject is complex and difficult to explain.
Universities play major roles in students' lives.
Universities play major roles in students' life.
Universities across the United Kingdom welcome a range of students.
Universities across the United Kingdom welcome a range of students.
In your introduction, show you understand the question in no more than 4 sentences.
In your introduction, show you understand the question no more than 4 sentences.
To take this course, students should have basic subject knowledge.
To take this course, students should have basic subject knowledge.
Will those happy days ever be forgotten by you?
Will those happy days ever be forgotten by you?
Telecommunication is based on the array of networks.
Telecommunication is based on the array of networks.
Application forms for sharing accommodations must be completed 2 months in advance.
Application forms sharing accommodations must be completed 2 months in advance. The image gives information about average tax rates for the highest income taxpayers 1945-2009. It is a very beautiful image and I have to speak for 40 seconds about this image. There are different elements in the image which are average tax rates for the highest income taxpayer and percentage 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Comparing between top 0.01% and top 0.1% the year. One of the elements is maximum and the other is minimum. To conclude, the image is informative. The image gives information about the world's biggest chocolate consumers. It is a very beautiful image and I have to speak for 40 seconds about this image. There are different elements in the image which are pounds of chocolate consumed per capita each year. Switzerland, Germany, Ireland, United Kingdom, Norway, Sweden, Australia, Netherlands, United States, and France. One of the elements is maximum, which is 19.8, and the other is minimum, which is 9.3 pounds. To conclude, the image is very informative. The image gives information about fog. It is a very beautiful image and I have to speak for 40 seconds about this image. There are different elements in the image which are the view of a street in fog. There are 3 bicycles. There is a thick blanket of fog covering a lot of people and street lights. The color of the fog is white. The weather is foggy and the sky is gray. One of the elements is maximum and the other is minimum. To conclude, the image is very informative.
To be a successful entrepreneur, you should have a good idea, but the definition of a good idea varies depending on whom you ask. A great idea should have several features. Firstly, the great idea should be various and novel. Secondly, the great idea should be unique, which means no one has thought about it. Thirdly, it is essential for great ideas to be transformative and productive. All ideas essentially are a combination of other smaller ideas, but this doesn't mean they can't be unique. Merely copying doesn't make anything idiosyncratic. It's the individuality that one puts in which they make a concept stand out. Constant innovation leaves no room for stagnation and thus adds on the basic idea, effectively making it unique. Unique ideas are inspired by basic things. They are simply extensions of pre-existing notions. And an idea or a concept is unique only when it transcends its predecessor and it serves its purpose in a better and more precise way.
Great idea was the main topic of the lecture. He talked about to be successful and also you have to have good idea and also good idea should be first of all various and also unique. No one has thought about it and also productive. Combination of other ideas combination of other ideas, and also make concepts stand out on basic ideas by basic things, make it unique, pre-existing notions, and also better and more precise ways. To conclude, the lecture is very informative.
Which is the biggest one, the elephant, the tiger, or the cheetah?
Elephant.
How do we call a person who is about the same age?
Contemporary, contemporary, friend, peer.
What is the top surface inside the room?
Ceiling.
What do we call a person who studies mystery?
Mystic, mystic.
What do we call the event in which people move through a public place to celebrate an important day or event?
Parade, parade.
What do we call a diagram in which an object would appear to viewers if it were cut from top to bottom?
Section, 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 section. This is my speaking section test 21A score report. As you can see that I got 85 in speaking, 30 in listening, and 24 in reading. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching my speaking section test 21A today. I hope that my video was helpful as usual, and I hope that you can learn something and you can apply for your exam preparation, and you can implement it in your real exam as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.